Hello my dear students, good morning or good evening, whatever you feel connected with us. My name is Arshad Ali. Today I want to start chapter number 4 of 10th class NCERT Mathematics. Today in this video lecture, we will study about the introduction, what is quadratic equation and how we can solve these type of equations. Now we start. First of all, we will study what is quadratic equation. Now we have write down these note points. First note point is that a quadratic equation in the variable x is of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Okay, dear students, you have to remember this form. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. This type of form will be called a quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. A, B and C are the real numbers, and remember one thing, A is not equal to 0. Okay. Now the next point is real number alpha is said to be a root of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 if a alpha square plus b alpha plus c equal to 0. Okay, we can put alpha instead of x. Ax square means a alpha square, bx means b alpha plus c equal to 0. Okay, this value alpha will satisfy this equation. The zeros of the quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, I repeat this sentence again. The zeros of the quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c and the roots of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 are the same. This is one of the most important point. Next point is, if we can factorize ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, okay, into a product of two linear factors, then the roots of the quadratic equation can be found by the equating each factor to 0. Means we have to equal each linear factor equal to 0. Okay, now the next point is, a quadratic equation can be solved by the method of completing the square. Method of completing the square. What is method of completing the square? We will discuss about this method after read out all the points. Now the next point is, the roots of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 are given by this formula. Means x is equal to minus b plus minus in the square root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. b square minus 4ac is also known as discriminant, and b square minus 4ac should be greater than or equal to 0 if we want to find the real roots. Okay, now these are four important note points. You have to remember this point always. If b square minus 4ac greater than 0 and perfect square, you all know what is perfect square number. It means 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 64. These all type of numbers are the perfect square number. In simple words, we can say that if we can take perfect square root, if we can take the root in whole number, okay, these type of numbers will be called the perfect square number. Now we will read again. If b square minus 4ac greater than 0 and perfect square, then roots will be rational. Okay, you know what is rational? In the first chapter real number we have studied all the things. What is real number, what is irrational number, rational number and distinct. Okay, if b square minus 4ac greater than 0 and perfect square, then roots will be rational and distinct. Distinct means different. Now the next point is, if b square minus 4ac greater than 0 and not perfect square. In the first condition, b square minus 4ac is perfect square, and in the second condition, b square minus 4ac is not perfect square. Then roots will be irrational and distinct. In the third condition, if b square minus 4ac equal to 0, then roots will be equal. This is one of the most important point. If b square minus 4ac equal to 0, then roots will be equal. You have to remember this thing always. Now the last point is, if b square minus 4ac less than 0, if discriminant is less than 0, then roots will be imaginary. Imaginary means not real. We can find the solution of any quadratic equation by this formula: x is equal to minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. We can prove this formula by method of completing the square. Now we can find the proof of this formula by method of completing the square. Let's do. Suppose we have a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a not equal to 0. Okay, we have a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Now we will remove the coefficient of x square, means we can divide by ax square upon a plus bx upon a plus c upon a is equal to 0 upon a. Now we can write x square plus b upon a into x plus c upon a is equal to 0 upon a will be equal to 0. This is the first step. Now the second step is, what is the coefficient of x? b upon a, and what will be the half of coefficient of x? b upon 2a. Okay, now x square plus b upon ax plus c upon a. Here we can see the half of the coefficient of x, b upon 2a. This is the half of the coefficient of x, and we can add the square of this term and we can minus the square of this term. b upon 2a whole square minus b upon 2a whole square is equal to 0. Now we can write x square plus b upon 2a whole square plus this term we can write into this form: 2 multiply a multiply b. b means b upon 2a. Dear students, you can check, we can cancel 2 by 2. Okay, now what we will remain? b upon ax. b upon ax. This term we can write into this form. We can cancel 2 by 2. What we will remain? b upon ax. Okay, now we can write in the right side b upon 2a whole square, and c upon a is positive sign, this will be negative in right side, c upon a. Now a square plus b square plus 2ab, this will be the formula of a plus b whole square. a plus b means b upon 2a whole square is equal to, here b square upon 4a square, b square upon 4a square minus c upon a. We can take the LCM. LCM will be 4a square. Okay, now 4a square 1 ja 4a square, and 1 multiply by b square minus, if we divide by a to this term, what we will remain? 4a, and multiply by 4a to c, this will be 4ac. Okay, now x plus b upon 2a whole square is equal to b square minus 4ac upon 4a square. We can remove this square by taking the square root of right side. X plus b upon 2a is equal to b square minus 4ac upon 4a square root, and we can take both the sign plus and minus. Now we can write x plus b upon 2a is equal to plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac, and square root of 4 will be 2, square root of a square will be a. Okay, can we write in this form? Now b upon 2a is positive in left side, and this b upon 2a will be negative in right side, means x is equal to minus b upon 2a plus minus, this term will be same, b square minus 4ac in the square root upon 2a. Now we can take the LCM. Denominator is same, means 2a will be the LCM. Now we can write minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac. Okay my dear students, after applying the method of completing the square, we can find this formula. This is the quadratic formula. This is the quadratic formula. And this formula is also known as Sridharacharya formula. My dear students, in this video lecture we have studied about the introduction of the chapter number 4 of quadratic equation. I hope you all are understand what is the concept and what is the main basic idea about this chapter. In the next lecture we will start our exercise 4.1. Thank you students for watching. Have a nice day.